Hi all, welcome to my channel Syed Stories. So today's topic is virus. A virus is a submicroscopic infectious agent that replicates only inside a living cell. So virology is a study of viruses, and a person who studies or has a deep understanding of viruses is called a virologist. So they can work in researches, teaching, clinical care, or public health. So let's understand types of viruses. So helical viruses, like the tobacco mosaic virus, which infects a number of different types of plants, have a slightly shaped capsid that twists around and encloses its genetic material. So the second type of virus is the polyhedral viruses. So these are like adenoviruses, which are known to cause a range of illnesses from pink eye to pneumonia, are composed of generic material surrounded by a many-sided capsid, usually with 20 triangular faces. You can see that as a part of the description. The third type of virus is the spherical viruses. So all of us know coronavirus. Coronavirus is a spherical virus and are essentially helical viruses enclosed in a membrane known as an envelope, which is spiked with sugary proteins that consist in sticking to and entering host cell. The fourth type of virus is one of the complex viruses. So these are like bacteriophages, which infect and kill bacteria. Some of the names of the virus that we commonly come across, one is HIV, human immunodeficiency virus. Then we have hepatitis B, Ebola virus, which is very well known, adenovirus, then influenza virus, which is also a very known virus, rabies virus, which is caused by the dog bite, bacteriophages. Then we have papilloma virus, rotavirus, and herpes virus. These are some of the common names of the viruses that we come across. And how does the virus enter a living cell? There are five different steps. One is attachment, entry, replication, assembly, and release. This entire cycle is called as lytic cycle. So once the virus attaches to a living cell, it penetrates inside a living cell by a process called endocytosis. Then it uncoats itself and releases all the nucleic acid. In some viruses, it's DNA. In some viruses, it's RNA. Then it replicates itself and it assembles. And once it assembles, it releases itself into the extra cellular fluid, thereby affecting the other cells. So let's understand the overview of viral infection. So let's start from head. So one of the virus that commonly affects the brain is encephalitis, meningitis. So the virus that causes these is JC virus, measles, LSM virus, arbovirus, and rabies. Then we have common cold. Viruses that affects is rhinovirus, parainfluenza virus, respiratory syncytial virus. Then we have eye infection. This is by herpes simplex virus, adenovirus. Then we have pneumonia, which is caused by influenza virus type A and type B. Then you have parainfluenza virus. So let's understand some of the common diseases or some of the infection caused by viruses. So the firstly most common is the common cold. So the symptom occurs within 1 or 3 days of picking a cold virus. So symptoms are like sneezing, running nose, headache, sore throat, cough, or nasal congestion. And also most common is the fever, is viral conjunctivitis infection. So this is especially infected to eyes. So the symptoms are like pink or red tingled eye irritation. Then you would have a watery eye discharge and mild pain in your eyes. Then sore throat or running nose, mild light sensitivity. The other viral infection is meningitis. So symptoms of meningitis would have high fever, neck pain, sleeplessness, vomiting, joint pain, rashes, headache, seizures, light sensitivity. The other viral infection is mumps. So symptoms of mumps is headache, pain in joints, swollen parotid glands, loss of appetite and or nausea, fever and a dry mouth. How do you prevent mumps is by getting MMRV vaccine. The other common viral infection is pneumonia. So one of the common symptoms in adult is fever, chest pain, productive frequent cough, shortness of breath, sweating and chills, fatigue and muscle ache. The other viral infection is hepatitis A, B, C, D. The symptoms of hepatitis B is fatigue, nausea or vomiting, abdominal pain, joint pain, loss of appetite, jaundice or dark urine. What are the prevention method of viral infection? Get plenty of water and rest, and then wash your hands frequently, cover your nose, your mouth with face mask. Do not share things with anybody else. Do not travel to a crowded place, and avoid contacting your nose or your mouth or your eyes. Eat healthy food and clean and disinfect the most touched areas. How do you treat a viral infection? You have to go to a doctor and get yourself vaccinated. That's the only way you can cure viral infection. So in another case, let's take an example of coronavirus. Coronavirus is a spherical virus. So it has a spike protein. So the uh, these spike proteins are taken out of a dead virus, and then it's inserted into an inactive or a harmless virus. So once the unrelated or a harmless vector virus is inserted, then a viral vector injection or a viral vector vaccine is created. Then that vaccine is inserted in a human cell. So once the virus gets inserted in a human cell, so the virus spike protein gets created, and then the body triggers an immuno response, and antibodies are created in response to that dead virus.